I'm Lucy and I'm City in the Community's primary school manager. So my journey with City in the Community started about 8 years ago as the school sports manager, looking after the 5 to 11s programme. I'm now the primary school manager, so I look after all of our primary school provision, 5 to 11s and our SEND school provision as well. I was attracted to the City in the Community job because I was working within the coaching sort of industry anyway, and I'd heard of City in the Community. I'm also a massive City fan, so I'd heard through it that way. So just to be able to work for a really big community organisation and you know, join that team and be part of the great work that they were doing, that was most probably the biggest pull into the organisation. I've been in the primary school role since I started here. Even prior to coming, that was always the age group that I worked with, whether that be as a coach or a manager or any part of my career. It's always been 5 to 11s, and I think it's just a really nice age because they're developing a lot of their skills, a lot of their understanding of the world, and you know, a bit of cheekiness as well. So it's nice to be working sort of with that age group. Is most probably my preferred age group, I'd say. I think it's had a massive impact on me. Like I said, I've been here nearly 8 years now, and I've had loads of experiences, but I've grown a lot, I think, you know, personally and professionally. It's been, you know, there's been some challenging times, but it's definitely made me better as a person, and I can genuinely say, like, I love getting up for work and I love coming and working for CITC, and I enjoy what I do, whether there's challenges or not. It's such a great place to be at. For me, on a personal level, just being given opportunities that I never would have had if I work here. So I've been lucky enough to travel to Indonesia and do some coaching out there, and recently been to Brazil, done some coaching out there, and yeah, just get involved with events that if you weren't connected to such a big organisation and a big club, you would never be given that opportunity.